Hello guys, welcome back to another How To Tuesday. Today's video I'm going to teach you how to take a fake gun and make it look real for cinematic purposes. On the table in front of me, I have two types of guns that can be used as props for videography. On the left side, we have a gas blowback airsoft gun with a propane canister on the bottom, so when you pull the trigger, the slide cycles. That's how I started off making fake videos with guns. Only problem is, guns shoot shells. This does not shoot shells. Without the shells, it's really hard to animate it because it's very hard to animate gravity. So I found this from China. This one actually ejects shells. So when you pull the trigger, it ejects shell casings. The best part about that, I don't have to animate gravity. So the first thing I noticed when shooting the test footage was that the shells that came out of the fake gun were very yellow. It made the whole scene look like it was Super Mario. So the first thing we're gonna do is sand these down, and I have some gold paint because I wasn't able to find bronze. You can get this at your everyday store. I got it from Walmart. So we're gonna start off by sanding these down and getting them painted gold so they look a little bit more realistic coming out of the fake gun. When I received this toy, it came with 11 of these casings. So we're gonna go ahead and sand these down and try to make them look a little bit more realistic. We're gonna scuff up the surface of them so the paint has something nice to stick to. We're gonna take our gold paint, give it a nice shake. We're gonna go ahead and lay a light coat on these to help it give it that metallic cover so that when it comes out of the fake gun, it actually looks real. Now we gotta let that dry. Go ahead and turn these over so that we can get an even coat on both sides. Now that the casings have dried, it's time to insert them into the magazine so we can put them in the fake gun, and let's go ahead and get ready to shoot it. So with this fake gun, every time we pull the trigger, it cycles the slide, releasing a shell. So let's see if it looks a little bit better. Definitely a lot better color-wise. Now let's go ahead and show you how to get this thing to look real.
Oh, it's right up. That was right up. Yeah. Come on, man. That's friendly fire, bro. Ooh, a sandwich.
What you doing in my kitchen? Eating a big ass sandwich and shit.
So here we are, we're back in the editing PC. It's time to go ahead and take the footage and show you how it was created to make it look realistic. So let's go ahead and dive into the computer. And from here, we're gonna find the footage that we're looking for, which I put under the folder action. Now, one of the takes that we did not use was this right here. Now this clip, he comes up and shoots him from this direction. So if you look, you can see the shell casings coming out of the gun. So let's go ahead and set our in point and our out point. As you can see, 4 shots were fired. So let's go ahead and put this footage into the timeline by clicking and dragging over. Now it's in our timeline. You can see he fires off those 4 shots. Now, what do we need to make it look real? First of all, we're gonna go ahead and take the footage and duplicate it. After we duplicate the footage, we're gonna take the top clip here over to Effects, change the blend mode to Linear Dodge Add. Now this makes it brighter because every time you fire a gun, there's a muzzle flash that goes off, which is emitting a lot of light. So this is gonna act as that light source. So let's go to the first shot that was fired, which is right here. We're going to trim this clip down. First, unlink the audio. We're gonna trim this clip down to that 1 frame. After that 1 frame, we're gonna take our razor tool and make a cut. Now let's go to the second shot. you can see the shell case leaving. So we're gonna go ahead and make one cut, one frame later, another cut. Now third shot, right there. So we're gonna make one cut, go a frame forward, another cut. Now let's go to the fourth shot, which is right here. One cut, frame forward, another cut. Now we're gonna come in here and delete all of those excess clips that are in between shots. It makes it light up every time that a shell casing's coming out of the firearm. Now we need to make it look real with a muzzle flash. So now scroll forward to where the first flash happens. Go ahead and drop that flash in there. Make sure it's for one frame as well. Now on that single frame, typically muzzle flashes are a lot larger than we think they are. So we're gonna go ahead and make it a little bit bigger, say 200%. Go ahead and put it at the end of the gun. Now because of the angle of our shooting, we're gonna have to go ahead and mask out the firearm so that you can still see the muzzle flash is on the back side of the firearm. So go ahead up here to the opacity pen tool. Go ahead and scroll in a little bit, say 400%. Make the layer not visible, but click on the layer, pen tool, and draw a quick little outline. We're gonna invert the layer so that everything around it is showing. Now let's go ahead and zoom out, see if it works. It does not. You can see that his hands are in the way. So we gotta go modify that mask. Go ahead and scroll back in here. Click on the mask. And we're gonna go ahead and drag this out to make sure that none of him has a flash, because muzzle flashes are going forward and they're not going to be going on top of him. So now go ahead and scroll back out. Click off the mask. For that single frame, you'll see that the muzzle flash looks like it is on the back side of the firearm. Now we want to go ahead and go to the blend mode. We're going to change the blend mode and see what looks more natural. We're going to go ahead and go to hard light on this one. You'll see why here in a second. I'm going to take the footage that I duplicated and I'm going to adjust the color grade to match a little bit more orange because it's supposed to simulate fire. So go down here to the duplicate layer, come over to color. And on this clip, go ahead and turn it a little bit oranger. So see how it's a lot warmer to match the gunshot? Now let's go ahead and do that with all the others. Now to save time, go ahead and copy the color grade on this one and apply it to all three of these. Paste attributes, Lumetri color. So now for this next one, so let's go ahead and resize it to get it to line up with where the pistol is. Now we have to create a mask again. And it's quite simple from here. Let's go ahead and give it a play to see how it looks with just the muzzle flash and the duplicate layer. Now this technique can be used over quite a few different type of video styles. And I want to thank you for stopping in today. My name is Josh with Lost Mentality, and this has been a How To Tuesday, and there will be more coming in the future. So make sure if you like this content and you want to learn more about how to better your videography skills, to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you make sure that you stay up to date with all the content that I put out.